Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. Today we are looking at Representative Lois Frankel, who is the representative for the 22nd District of Florida, which is along the east coast of the state and is just north of Boca Raton and captures a good portion of West Palm Beach. She is a Democrat, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Allen West. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at who Lois Frankel is as an individual. She was born in New York City, New York on May the 16th, 1948. Graduated from Great Neck South High School in Great Neck, New York in 1966. Earned a Bachelor of Arts from Boston University in Boston, Massachusetts in 1970. Earned a JD from from Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. in 1973. Has been a private practice lawyer. Member of the Florida State House of Representatives 1986 to 1992 and 1994 to 2002. Minority Leader of the Florida State House of Representatives 2000 to 2002. Mayor of West Palm Beach, Florida 2003 to 2011. Unsuccessful candidate for election to the 103rd Congress in 1992 before being elected as a Democrat to the 113th and 6th following Congresses. So she is in term 7. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees she is on. She is on the Committee on Appropriations, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Labor, Health, and Human Services, Education, and Related Agencies, and the Subcommittee on National Security, Department of State, and Related Programs. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 individual donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, which is a pro-Israel lobbying group that advocates its policies to the legislative and executive branches of the United States and is one of several such pro-Israel lobbying organizations in the U.S. and has been called one of the most influential lobbying groups. As of 2025, it says it has more than 5 million members in the U.S. It is founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter international criticism of Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, and became a powerful organization during the 1980s. In 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2003 defended the Iraq War at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. It proclaims it is bipartisan, but yeah, it don't matter. It is vile, it is corrupt, it is evil, it shouldn't exist. It bribes both parties, if you want to call it bipartisan. But yeah, altogether they have donated $371,164. And once again, that's AIPAC. Next, at number 2, we have Southern Glazers Wine and Spirits. And they are the largest wine and spirits distributor in the United States, with operations in 44 states and Washington, D.C. Its portfolio is 45% wine and 55% spirits, and it was the 10th largest private company in the U.S. in 2022. It was founded in 1968 and is headquartered in Miramar, Florida. Altogether, it has donated $28,200, and once again, that's Southern Glazers Wine and Spirits. Next, at number 3, we have Florida Crystals, and they produce sugar products, offering products such as organic, natural, and demerara sugar, as well as evaporated cane juice and rice products, operating throughout the United States. Altogether, they have donated $26,400, and once again, that's Florida Crystals. Next, at number 4, we have Pivotal Ventures, and they are an executive office that is involved in incubation and investment services, that is headquartered in Seattle, Washington, or Redmond, Washington. They're both in a similar area there. It was founded by Melinda French Gates, Bill Gates' former wife, and focuses on accelerating social progress through high-impact investments, philanthropy, partnerships, and advocacy. Says it supports mental health for young people, advocates for paid family and medical leave, champions women's political power, and tech innovation. But yeah, altogether they have donated $21,600, and once again, that's Pivotal Ventures. Finally, in 5th, we have Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Union. Its full name being the International Association of Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Workers. It is a North American labor union headquartered in Washington, D.C., which was chartered by the AFL-CIO in 2013 and is a merger between the Sheet Metal Workers International Association and the United Transportation Union. It represents over 230,000 sheet metal workers, service technicians, bus operators, engineers, conductors, sign workers, welders, and production employees, among others, throughout the United States, Puerto Rico, and Canada. Members of the union, especially their sheet metal division, design, manufacture, and install their own products, employed in a variety of occupations, from architectural sheet metal work to fabricating, installing, and servicing HVAC systems to shipbuilding and railroad work. Altogether, it has donated $20,000, and once again, that's the Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Union. Now, let's go ahead and look at our top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last investment cycle. At the top, we have Pro-Israel, who altogether have donated $381,614. Next at number 2 is Retired, who altogether have donated $248,073. Next at number 3 is Real Estate, who altogether have donated $128,860. Next at number 4 is Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $103,288. And in fifth is Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $84,445. Now, let's look at her donors at a glance. Individually, APEC, boo, suck. Southern Glazers Wine and Spirits, fine. I don't like it being so big, but in general, I've not really got anything negative about alcohol. It's some people just can't stop themselves from drinking only one. But Florida Crystals, normally I would give it a higher rank, but after learning they're connected to this giant monopoly, no. Pivotal Ventures, fine. I mean, some of the things they do are pretty good, but we're still depending on the wealthy to provide philanthropy and kindness. It shouldn't be that way, no. Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Union, great, absolutely wonderful. Industry-wise, pro-Israel groups, boo, suck. Retired, great, absolutely wonderful. Real estate, ooh. Securities and investment, boo, suck. Lawyers and law firms, ooh. Altogether, they suck. Not quite suck balls, not quite suck ass balls, just they suck. The union's great, retired's great, rest of them's middling to horrible. But yeah, this has been a look at Representative Lois Frankel, who is the representative for the 22nd District of Florida. As always, educate by self, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.